pick up like right here, right?
Actually, unless you want to just like.
This is not just yeah.
Should they?
So just leave them in the basement.
Should these things be here or
Yeah.
like around somewhere?
No, they gotta be here.
Which ones do you want to do? I don't care.
Also, make sure you don't mess them up. They have to stay on the same side.
Right from there. No, left. Chair. The left chair. The left chair. My sister goes there. She's like, wait. My sister goes golf. You can do it. Here's the thing. I don't like it. Are you supposed to work unless you're professional. I'll go back. You're playing football. He's like a yellow football field, and one playing grass. Like they play by like small grass. It's like this is shit. I am enjoying it. What was that? Like how was it right? That was So, did you guys come in that way? Me and Dad came. Me and my dad came.
She'll never.
Good afternoon, everyone. Could you take your seats, please? Good afternoon. My name is Darren Beckus, and I am the Scoutmaster for Troop 133. I'd like to welcome all of you to the Court of Honor for the purpose of presenting Eagle Scout, the Eagle Scout Award to Elijah Carner. I would like to introduce Senior Patrol Leader Ben Hederman.
Will everyone please rise for the presentation of colors? Color guard, come forward. Post.
You can get seated.
For those that know the Scout Oath, please rise and repeat it with me. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. You may be seated.
Thank you. Again, welcome everyone to this Court of Honor. This is an occasion for pride and joy, as well as time for serious reflection. The Eagle Scout rank is the highest recognition that Scouting offers. Only a small percentage of those who begin Scouting are recognized with this honor. When a Scout reaches the Eagle rank, it means that he has set a goal and worked to achieve it. The Eagle Scout rank stands for strength of character. It is a symbol of what a youth has done, but more importantly, it represents what the youth has become as they grow into adulthood. Today, we have the pleasure of seeing Elijah Carner join the elite company of Eagle Scouts. Color Guard, please escort him to the front. At this point, I call Bishop-elect Kristen Papson to offer our invocation.
Thank you. I have had the great pleasure of getting to know Eli through footsteps and watched him grow into a wonderful adult who really exemplifies all of the traits that we find in this oath. So let us pray. Holy God, we gather today to celebrate Elijah's journey to becoming an Eagle Scout. We thank you for the gift that Scouting is to him and the community that he has had from it, and we are grateful for the ways that this program has shaped him. Through this, he has become a leader who reflects so many of the characteristics found in the Scout Oath. He is a loyal friend, trustworthy, he helps others, and leads with compassion and kindness. He has grown through his time in this troop, and we give thanks for all those who have guided him along the way, his family, friends, troop leaders, and fellow scouts, and all those who have walked with him on this path. Continue to bless and guide him with wisdom, bravery, and compassion in all that he endeavors to do in the future. In your name we pray. Amen.
Good afternoon. Scout Oath and Scout Law. My name is Chris Fox. I am the committee chair for Troop 133. As we begin this Eagle Court of Honor and examine Trail to Eagle, it is fitting that we start with the fundamental principles of Scouting, the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. We have just joined together in reciting the oath, in which a Scout promises to do his best to do his duty, first to God and his country, second to others by helping other people at all times, and third, to himself by keeping himself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. In Scouting, as in most activities of life, there are rules. The rules of Scouting are found in the 12 points of the Scout Law. Each point is an important cornerstone in building of strong character. A scout is trustworthy. He tells the truth and keeps his promises. A scout is loyal. He is true to his family, friends, and community. A scout is helpful. He volunteers to help others without expecting a reward. A scout is friendly. He is a friend to all, respects those with ideas that are different from his own. A scout is courteous. A scout is polite to everyone regardless of age or position. A scout is kind. He treats others as he wants to be treated. A scout is obedient. He follows the rules and obeys the laws of his community. A scout is cheerful. He looks for the bright side of life and tries to make others happy. A scout is thrifty. He conserves natural resources and carefully uses time and property. A scout is brave. A scout can face danger even if he is afraid. He has the courage to stand for what he thinks is right. A scout is clean. A scout keeps his body and mind fit and helps keep his home and community clean. A scout is reverent. A scout is reverent towards God and respects the beliefs of others. So I'm going to take a couple minutes here to say a couple things about Eli while I have the podium. So,
This ain't gonna be good. This ain't gonna be good.
so from the time that my son Ryan and I joined Boy Scouts, you were always there to guide us, to help us, to make us feel welcome. You're a natural leader. You help anyone at any time. Lastly, you always make scouting fun, and campouts have been fun.
I don't know about that one.
I mean, he's always the one playing music, making sure everybody's around the campfire, singing songs, and even if they're questionable sometimes, but no, it's always been scout appropriate. So just some advice, just keep being yourself, and good things will come, and you'll go far. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. The Eagle Trail. The path to Eagle can be described as a steep trail leading to the peak of Eagle Rank. Along the trail, there are 6 steps, the ranks of scouting that you had to pass on a trail. Eli, it is fitting that you look back for a moment over the mountain you have climbed. Look back at the experiences you have encountered in your ascent. We remember when you took your first step upon that trail that leads upward. With your first step, you began living the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. While you were on the trail, we watched you study and then watched you learn by doing. First, you were only a scout, building yourself physically, mentally, and morally. Your brother scouts called you Tenderfoot. The badge included 2 stars, which represented truth and knowledge you had gained in scouting. It also showed the bald eagle, our national symbol. You learned from the shield on the eagle's breast that the freedom of America is not without cost, that it must be defended. Before long, you were greeted by a group of second-class scouts. The badge showed you a scroll with your motto, "Be prepared." It ends with turned up in a smile that it is what you were to do, as the bottom knot reminded us to do a good turn daily. You found that some second-class scouts had been there for a long time, maybe you.
Maybe.
And you were content with their achievement. You continued onward. You studied, and before you realized it, you had come to a new ledge, one where the first-class scout dwelled. Your first-class badge showed you that it was time to put everything you had learned thus far together, and this is what you did. You wanted to learn more in scouting, so you continued onward, earning specific skills through merit badges. We remember your progress as Star Scout. You found a trail from first class not as difficult as it has seemed. This spurred you on, and again, you climbed higher. The star badge, a golden star, was a symbol your new role as a leader. You were called upon to be a guiding light in the darkness for those who were to follow. No longer were you receiving scouting, but now you were expected to teach skills to others. Now the trail was steeper. It was less worn, but you persevered, soon reaching the life rank. The original simple principles, the Scout Oath and Law, had now had a fuller meaning. The badge of life, pure red heart on a golden field, was to show all the world the path you had chosen. You had gained an inner confidence that was to prepare you for the rest of your life. The trail became even tougher, but more interesting. You thought, now I'm close to Eagle, I will carry on. So over these past 6 years, Eli, it's truly been an honor to watch you grow and develop. From your earliest years in the troop, it was clear that you carried himself with a positive spirit and a willingness to learn. He matured, that eagerness grew into leadership, strength of character, and an example of the younger scouts could admire and follow. Eli has embodied the values of scouting, dedication, kindness, and integrity. In doing so, he has left a lasting mark on those around him. One of the qualities that Eli always set himself apart is the joy he had, that Eli set apart is the joy he brings to every experience. At summer camp, for example, he would bring his music. And before long, the entire troop was dancing, laughing, and sharing in the moment. Those times weren't just about fun. They were about building bonds, lifting spirits, and reminding all of us that fellowship lies at the heart of scouting. Eli's ability to create joy and unity in the troop had been a gift to all of us. Today, as Eli earns the rank of Eagle Scout, we celebrate not only this achievement, but also the remarkable young man he has become. I could not be more proud of you. And I know that the qualities that carried you to this point, his perseverance, leadership, and integrity, will guide him to accomplish even greater things in the future. It has been a privilege to watch this journey, and I look forward with excitement to all that lies ahead for you. Eli, congratulations on this tremendous achievement. You've made us all proud. I now call Mr. Bendig for the Eagle Charge.
It says personal comments here. Okay. I think we skipped that part. It's truly been a pleasure, Eli, to watch you grow from a little mud puppy, literally. Be Prepared was the first time I had a chance to meet Eli. We were on the trails of, what are the?
Headwaters.
Headwater trails. I was kind of helping out with the pack at that time as a Cub Scout. He was decided to travel through the mud puddle rather than around the mud puddle. But his illustrious leader here was prepared and had a garbage bag for Eli to wear to get back into my pickup truck, because what he was looking like was not going to be something that was going to go in my truck. But from there, it's been continuing to watch Eli grow. This young man has been a pleasure to see him smile, to make friends everywhere with everyone. That is a gift that he truly has, and to see how he's going to use that into adulthood It's truly a powerful opportunity for you to make friends, but also to persuade others to follow the Scout law and the Scout rules and our motto and oath. And I just challenge you to continue to live in those values as you become into an adulthood and through your life as a worker in your community and potentially as a father as well, because they will take you a long way. Before I deliver the Eagle Charge, would all Eagle Scouts in the audience please come forward to stand with their newest Eagle Scout? Go ahead and stand right over here, sir. Yeah, you can kind of. Eli, you have been judged by Scouting of America to be worthy of the highest rank in this great movement. All who know you rejoice in the achievement, and as an Eagle Scout, you have assumed a solemn obligation to do your duty to God, to the country, to your fellow Scouts, and to mankind in general. This is a great undertaking, and as you live up to this obligation, you bring honor to yourself and to others and your brother Scouts. Therefore, Eli, I charge you to undertake this obligation with a solemn dedication. All Eagle Scouts, you will now rededicate yourself by repeating the Scout oath. Repeat it slowly as you stand before your friends and family and resolve to maintain the perseverance that has brought you this far. On my honor. On my honor.
I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Scout law.
Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
2. Eagles. This is the highest and most coveted award in all Scouting, and it is the last major step in the advancement of this program. These thoughts, which are in effect the basic code of Scouting, are well summed up in a pledge which is taken by every Eagle Scout upon the advancement to Eagle rank. Eli, please repeat this pledge after me. I, Eli,
I, Eli,
believe in Scouting America
believe in Scouting America
as a movement which has an aim and purpose. Which has a movement.
which has a movement
and aim and
aim
purpose.
and purpose,
Character building
character building,
and citizenship training.
and citizenship training.
I believe in this movement,
I believe in this movement,
that it helps a scout
that it helps a Scout
become master of his own powers. Become
a master of his own powers.
That helps him get along with others
that helps him get along with others
and helps him find
and helps him find
a worthy use of his talents.
a worthy use of his talents.
I believe it is my duty
I believe it is my duty
to do my best
to do my best
to obey the Scout oath and law.
to obey the Scout oath and law.
I hereby renew
I hereby renew
my commitment to Scouting
my commitment to Scouting
and promise to do
and promise to do
what I can
what I can
in service to other Scouts
in service to other Scouts
who are still on the Eagle Trail.
who are still on the Eagle Trail.
Other Eagles, you may be seated. Eli, your conduct along the trail has been excellent. You have rededicated yourself to the principles of Scouting, but one more thing is important, your future. As an Eagle Scout, you become a guide to other Scouts of lower rank, and I challenge you to enter this Eagle Brotherhood, holding ever before you without reservation the ideals of honor and service. And when you repeat the Eagle Scout promise before your fellow Scouts, you will become an Eagle Scout. Through the words you use are similar to those by which you joined Scouting, they will mean more now than they could have meant at any time in the past. When you pledge yourself on your sacred honor, you will be sealing your eternal loyalty to the code of the Eagle Scout with the words which close the Declaration of Independence. Eli, give the Scout sign and repeat after me. I reaffirm my allegiance
I reaffirm my allegiance
to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize
I thoughtfully recognize
and take upon myself
and take upon myself
the obligations
the obligations
and responsibilities
and responsibilities
of the rank of Eagle Scout.
of the rank of Eagle Scout.
On my honor,
On my honor,
I will do my
I
best
will do my best
to make my training an example.
to make my training an example.
My rank and influence
My rank and influence
count strongly
count strongly
for better scouting,
for better scouting,
for better citizenship
for better citizenship
in my troop
in my troop
and in my community,
and in my community,
and in my contacts with other people.
and in my contacts with other people.
To this I pledge
To this I pledge
my sacred honor.
my sacred honor.
Too. Eli, it is my privilege and pleasure to pronounce you as an Eagle Scout. May the oath you have taken remain graven in your heart forever. I would like to introduce Chris Fox, who will present the Eagle Award.
All right, Elijah, just like your past progress along the trail, you did not go at it alone. Your fellow patrol and troop members assisted you greatly, but your parents supported you throughout, and it is at this time I ask the three to please join us here. Will, Brianna, and Chad. Will, Brianna, and Chad, and Richard, please come forward.
Rich is hiding behind you.
You got them all? All right. Elijah, the symbol of your success is the eagle pin. Brianna, would you please place this pin on your son so that the world may know that he is an Eagle Scout?
Come on, get it together. That one. That's what you should have on.
All right.
I do too. I think it's kind of funny. Watching you struggle is kind of fun.
You're lucky she didn't push it down.
She will. Struggling. Yeah.
All right. Elijah, pin this miniature badge over your mother's heart in recognition of her love, encouragement, faith, and trust in your future. As an Eagle Scout, may you never disappoint her.
I'm not gonna try to, but see,
I couldn't get him out of this.
Oh, is that? Elijah, because the men here have raised you, taught you important lessons, assisted in your development, I ask you please present to them with these pins as an outward symbol of your achievement, which they may wear with pride.
This is for your dad. This is for
Oh, come on.
to pin it on.
that's not what I was told.
Come on.
Issue you had with your arm? Yeah,
Yep.
let's talk about that.
All right. In addition, Elijah has earned 4 Eagle Palms, bronze, silver, gold, which represent 20 merit badges above and beyond the 21 that are required for Eagle rank. So,
Yeah,
yeah, they're already on.
Yeah, we already put
Rich
him
already
on
did
it.
it.
All right. Rich?
We gotta do the, oh, I'm sorry.
No, I get to talk. So, hold on. Yeah, everyone can sit down.
Where'd your stool go?
Yeah. Okay. So this is what it's like, huh?
Yeah, the air is better up here.
Yeah, it's a little cleaner. So, I get to tell a fun story about you. So a long time ago, which feels like 80 years ago now, Eli came home with a flyer from school. And he said, I want to go to Cub Scouts. Cool. Figured, okay, we'll go. It's Eli. 1 year tops. Yeah, that worked out for me, didn't it? Yep. Yeah. So we went through Cub Scouts, did all the fun stuff. At one point we were out. I was like, yes. And then we went back.
Yep.
And then many of you remember the chubby little guy. When he first came over, he first crossed over with his arrow, rosy cheeks everywhere. And he's sitting there and he's just walking around Boy Scouts. You've got these guys over here. None of you guys weren't there yet. And if you guys remember him running around like crazy everywhere, his first real camp out, he goes out and he comes home. Not in the clothes that he left in, because he was in mud the entire time. We go to pick him up, and all the adults are there, and they're like, yeah, he slipped in the mud. And he's got to get in my car now. That was a common occurrence, by the way, if you ask any of them. So we move on. I watched these other guys grow. You took a long time to actually keep growing up. Yeah, you were a late bloomer. And then, so we had all this fun. I wasn't part of it, thankfully. I mean, unfortunately. I had to work, but these guys here, they were there to take care of him, and let's be fair, they kept it clean-ish. Ish.
That's why they're both balding.
Yeah, trust me, I know. Yeah. Eventually, one day, Matt Bendig over here suckered me, got me to join, and I got to be there for his last summer camp. I got to be there to watch him, and it was amazing.
Struggle.
It was a struggle, yes. It's the heat. But I got to watch him grow up, watch him lead these guys. Stuff that I never thought we were going to do. I never thought for a moment in our first year we were ever going to be here. Honestly, last year I didn't think we were going to be here either. So, yeah. But to sit here and watch you, it's been crazy. I didn't imagine we'd be here. I imagined the hair loss. I've been with you long enough, but I'm proud of you. You've grown a long way. I'm proud of you, man. Come here. I need to still to hug you.
All right.
Hold on. Give me another hug. You want the stool so you can stand up higher?
So Eli,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
It's my turn. This is scary. This is scary. There ain't nothing in there, I don't think.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't read it. I'll be real. Yep, there's nothing. It's crazy. Like Rich said, I never thought I'd be here. So, in scouting, there's another award to present. It's called the Mentor Prinze. So, two of the people here today have really shown me through scouting how to be a good leader. So, if Matt Bendig and Eric Schumack would come up here. These two have been there since day one. Mr. Bendig has watched me grow up from Cub Scouts, and there's many fun songs that we've sang through scouting and everything. Many extra trash bags. Thank you guys. Thank you. And they've really shown me what scouting is all about, and it's really not just a group of kids getting together. It really is it's a family at the end of the day. And I know even when I'm not having a good time at scouting, I can think back to 6 years ago, sitting at summer camp singing
weird songs that I'm like, this is stupid, but here we are. I'm teaching the younger boys some of these songs now. So, and they go, where'd you learn the song? And I can always go back, that was Mr. Bendig way back in the day, sitting around the campfires, just pulling these songs out of thin air. And Mr. Schumack has done just about the same thing. He's taught us different songs. He's shown us knots and a bunch of different stuff. So it's really been, it's been a good growth to have these two men right there to show me the way and help me along the hard and dangerous path of scouting. So I thank you both.
Thank you, Eli.
That's right, it's okay, I promise. It's been weird to come up through the ranks. Like Mr. Beckus was saying, I sat at second class for at least a year. And some of these boys over here I've watched, I've seen some of them, I'm like, this is never gonna work out. Like, some of these boys are not gonna work. And through the different leadership that I've provided and some of these other boys have helped provide, one example, Damien was the hardest boy to ever get to do any book work. And when I was helping them do canoeing a couple weeks back, and watching Damien take a step forward and show the leadership that he has seen through all of us older boys to do stuff is really been a big growth. And it's fun to watch. I never believed the adults when they go, yeah, it's weird to watch you guys grow up. And like Damien, I've watched Damien grow up since he joined, and it's like, wow. Like, I don't believe you guys, but now I'm starting to believe it. So it's kind of weird to see. And seeing some of the boys I've helped rank up and seeing go through different campouts that are harder to do. It's really cool to see. And a couple of the boys, Gavin and Zach, are both in the back. They've not only helped us create new rules, because then they lead on other things to other scouts, Cooper, but also the leadership that they've helped me develop to help lead the scouts and have for future endeavors. So it's been helpful. Thank you.
Now, we'd like to present Eli with his Eagle Scout Award. So it reads, Scouting America, in proud recognition to Eagle Scout Elijah Carner. So congratulations. And then we also have a citation from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, the House of Representatives from Representative Bob Mursky. Congratulations, Eli. Color guard. Ready, boys? All right. Everybody please rise. Color guard, prepare to colors. Prepare to retire to colors. Pick them up. Okay, go ahead out. Go ahead. Thank you all for coming. Everybody is invited to join us for a reception to celebrate Elijah and a family. Congratulations, young man.
All right, no, that's good. Just wanted to make sure you knew they were there.
They both were like, I'll try to be there, and they
see, this is what I did, and I told Chris and I were talking about that. But I went, I put it all this on because I printed it.
The flags are